Okay, this video we're going to learn about how to use a number line to help us round. But before that, if you did not get this done in class today, you need to update your note guides. So go to a fresh sheet. At the top, rounding whole numbers, underline it. Our learning goal is round whole numbers on the number line and round whole numbers to the nearest place value. Okay, pause the video at this point to get those notes, and then take a moment or two to think about what you already know about rounding. Do you know how to round? Show me an example. Do you know some rules about rounding? Write those down. Okay, so take a moment to think about that. Pause the video so you can get the notes. And I'm trying to do it here with the lights off to get the glare. Let's see how this video turns out. And then I'm going to turn on the overhead here, and we're going to use the number line. Okay, so we are going to take some basic numbers that we're used to working with, and we're going to actually see what rounded to the nearest 10 actually means. It actually means that we are trying to get to the closest 10. Okay? The nice thing about math is that we're not trying to trick you. It's straightforward. Rounding to the nearest whatever number. Rounding to the nearest 10 means exactly that. We are trying to get to the closest 10. So we're going to take a number like 415, and we're going to round to the nearest 10. Okay? The first thing that we need to figure out are what are the closest 10s. So, closest 10 here on the left-hand side would be 410. So we're going to keep that tens place on the left-hand side. So we have a 1 in the tens place. We're going to keep that. And then, what's the next place value up in the tens place? Well, that would be a 2. So that would be 420. Okay? And then we have to figure out where does 415 fall on our number line. So what's the pattern here? So this is 411, 412, 413, 414, 415. Well, we got a problem here. It falls exactly in the middle. So what do we do when it falls in the middle? We go up to the next nearest one. Okay, so this one is actually a special example. So that would be 420. Okay, let's try another example. Let's try 322. Okay, and we're going to round that to the nearest 10. Okay, again, we have to set up our number line. What are my nearest 10s? Well, it would be the 320, and then the next 10 up would be 330. Okay? So, where would 322 fall? 321, 322. It'd fall right there, 322. Okay? If this is the halfway point and above, like the problem above, we'll round to the next nearest 10. This one is closer. Look how close it is. This 320 is the nearest 10. Okay? So that's our answer. That's why it's called nearest 10. Okay? We're going to the one that we are the nearest to. And if we're exactly halfway, we go up to the next one. Okay? So you can visually see that it is closer to 320 than it is to 330. Okay? And then I'm going to give you one more example. let's say we have 986 rounded to the nearest 10. So the left-hand side would be 980, okay? We always stay in the place value that we're in. We're not going to go 970, 960. So we're going to keep that 8. And then this would go to 990. And then where would it fall on our number line? 981, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86. Right there, that's 986. This is the halfway mark. Which one is it closer to? I can visually see. I can visually see that it is closer to 990. So my answer would be 990. So that's what it actually means. I know we learned the rules. 6, 7, 8, 9, it rounds up. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, it rounds down. But we have to know why that works. This is the why it works. We're trying to get to the which direction are we closer to. So I'm going to give you 4 and 5 here, 2 problems to work on your own. So let's try, let's see here, 629 rounded to the nearest 10. And let's see here, I'm going to 999 rounded to the nearest 10. That last one, if you get that last one, you know what you were doing with these. Okay? And this is where we're going to use this in class to springboard into bigger numbers to show exactly what's happening with rounding.